doing it. All right.
All right.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Hey, we got Joker in the house tonight. We're gonna. I really wanted him on the live the other day, but hey, a player got to make some paper. But we got him here tonight. We're gonna talk a little bit about his 2 YouTube channels. Say what's up, Joker.
What's good, everybody? Back with more hood classics. townmajicos in the house.
All right. Hey, let's get our mind correct. Pass that lighter real quick, bro.
Yes, sir.
All right, we're going to be trying to do about 3, 4, 5 things at once. We got the chessboard on here. We got the screen in the back. As a matter of fact, y'all go subscribe to his channel first and foremost. He actually got 2 YouTube channels. We're going to talk about his first one. Which was this one, Joker?
townmajicos on YouTube. H-Town MAJICOS.
This is actually one of his videos. We're going to play it in the background. Tell us a little bit about what you're showing on this channel, bro.
It's basically all the Houston culture, all the lowriding, all the slabs. I got a little bit of music going in the background. Sometimes I play some music from the bands that I record, but mostly I keep it rap, you know what I'm saying?
On this channel.
Yeah.
He's actually a big rock fan, right?
Oh yeah, I listen to a lot of hardcore and metal.
What's your other channel real quick? Shout it out.
It's TXHC, the abbreviation for Texas Hardcore.
We'll click it on here halfway through once we get a little bit of this flavor. As a matter of fact, that's his car. We actually, he was the first ever hood classic of the week with his Fleetwood. If y'all want to go check out that video and his car. As a matter of fact, you got to drive it this weekend. How was it?
It was tight, bro. I love riding around, especially for like cruises and stuff like that. I'm not so much into the like show car thing, but I like to go to the park or go to the meets and just ride around and be able to leave when I'm ready to leave.
Oh, we in the same boat there. Yeah, we like the picnics, the park, and then the shows will go, but not take the cars. That's how we feel about it. That's tight. I feel the same way. We'll go to the shows, but maybe not take the car. You know what I'm saying? Just show up for a little bit. But you see what he does. As a matter of fact, there goes a youngster.
Certified, baby.
There it goes. Brother-in-law right there. Dog-legging. He got the bumps and dog-legging.
I try to get the right angles, you know.
That was actually at Dios, right?
Yeah,
they had a little meetup.
Yeah, it was real tight. A lot of people pulled up. I was surprised how many people came, but it was popping.
Yeah. How long have you been doing your little thing on YouTube, bro?
I've been starting doing videos since, well, it really started with Instagram. Like in 2015, 2014, I was doing little short videos when Instagram was still new. It would only do like 30 seconds.
I do remember that. I remember when Instagram was just pictures, bro.
Man,
That's crazy.
Yeah, all I had was a Android phone at the time.
Hold on. Do you remember a thing called Vine?
Oh, nah. I don't
you didn't do that?
No.
All right, go ahead, my bad.
I did. Yeah, so I did Instagram posts, and I kept on going to shows and thinking like, man, I'm missing all this good footage. I need to keep posting, and then I would post it, and it would come out all pixelated. It had the ghetto Android. You know what I'm saying? So like,
back then the phones. Now we on the phone now. All the phones got nice cameras.
Exactly, man. My Android was horrible though. So like I had to get a better phone, and then I started posting like 1-minute videos. And it wasn't enough, like 1 minute is still not enough to capture like the whole event.
Oh, nah, for sure. So you like the long format now over the short format, or what you prefer?
Well, I like to get at least like between 10 minutes to like 25 minutes max of footage.
Oh, that's more long format.
Yeah.
What do you think about now that YouTube is doing the shorts like Instagram and TikTok? Do you like that, or you want to keep YouTube long format?
Well, I think that the way they're doing it, like the little stories and stuff, the
real shorts, everything.
The little short, like.
You like those?
Yeah, I think it's cool because you can kind of keep up with the channel. Like if you go on YouTube real quick, you can see like your favorite channel, and he'll be like posting a video.
I get you. You might not have 20 minutes, but you'll have real quick. Oh, let's see what he got. I'll check it out later.
Exactly.
You're right. I didn't think about it that way.
Yeah, it really goes a long way.
One thing I did want to say, Joker is of the culture. Like a lot of people, I ain't gonna lie to you. You go to a lot of car shows, there's a lot of cameras nowadays. Phone cameras, professional cameras. Am I not lying?
Everywhere.
Right? There's more guys with cameras than guys with cars. Am I lying? But look, me and him, I take my camera out there. He takes his camera out there. But we literally, y'all just seen his car. So he is of the culture. I mean, I give it up to the people that don't have cars. I understand. I'm not hating or nothing. There's plenty of people that I follow and respect. But, you know, you got to give it up for someone who's actually in the culture, building the car, going through the tragedies of things, and, you know, bringing what he's doing on the weekends, his lifestyle.
We've always been, that's how we met each other. We were in a car club a long time ago. That's how we met.
Hypnotized, dog. Oh, man, I got a tattattoo and everything. Yeah.
I was there when you got that tattoo.
What, maybe 15 years ago?
Yeah.
See, so we've been doing this thing.
I remember that seeing the needle hit Lois's shoulder, and it got real for him real quick. It was so funny.
Hey, it was so ghetto. Hey, you know, let me tell y'all, you know what he used? A deodorant stick. That's all I gotta say.
He got hypnotized. I couldn't believe it. I was like, this is real lowrider shit.
Yo, I gotta show it off now, huh? God damn.
Yeah, show it off, baby.
Oh, my
that's
God.
how you know we go back. I mean, come on.
Yeah, but he got a pedigree. See, we've been in this culture. So, we talking a little bit about lowriders and everything. Before we go on, he's also a music lover, and I know he likes all types of music. What's some of your music influences, dog?
I'm all over the place. I'm all over the charts. I like metal. I like hardcore. I like punk. I like gangster rap. I like regular rap. So I guess my favorites, Hypnotized, Pasadena Car Club.
That's crazy. It no longer exists. It just it's not there. But I love it because it's something. It's a moment in life, a moment in time. I love that time. I was young, man. It was tight. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, we're here to talk about Joker today. But that was a cool little memory.
Talking about music, we had ESG perform
At the Hypnotized show?
Yeah,
See, Chingo Bleak too, though.
Yeah.
Chingo, when he was hot.
Yeah.
Chingo Bleak show was big. ESG, hey, shout out to ESG. He's going through some medical issues. Hopefully he pulls through.
Sure that.
Hey, he's an independent artist. Y'all go stream it, man. Y'all go stream anything ESG. Get some money in my boy's pocket, for real.
Ocean of Funk.
Goes hard. Well, the reason I bring up the music, I just want to, we could talk about music for hours, but his other channel is actually dedicated to hardcore rock. Or what is it dedicated to?
It's hardcore. It's called TXHC, Texas Hardcore. It's all Texas bands usually. I do get out of town bands, so I know like bands from Florida to Cali, New York, Philly, Oklahoma, everywhere.
Well, the reason that they know him is because he's been going out there and videoing the show.
Yeah, since 2015 I've been doing that, bro.
And his other channel is actually way bigger than his car channel. He barely started the car channel like what, 2 years ago, a year and a half ago?
Yeah, a year and a half. I probably got like 10 videos up, but on TXHC I have over 1,000 uploads.
Yeah, let's put a little bit of that on real quick. We'll go back and forth. This video is awesome. Y'all go check it out. The Dios Meetup. So, what was the first rock show that you filmed? Tell me about that experience. Like, why'd you even want to do it? And what made you do it? I know you probably attended the show first, right?
Yeah, the first one I did for the channel was at Walters.
What's Walters?
Walters is a venue on Naylor. There used to be a Walters on Washington back in the day, like 2006 when I was going to shows. I stopped for a long time.
What's the channel?
TXHC, Texas Hardcore. Yeah, so they had a Walters on Washington, and they had a Walters on Naylor. And Walters on Naylor is when I recorded a whole bunch of bands. There's a whole bunch of stuff from there. But I have new stuff, like a lot. Before I could only do one camera angle, now I can do 3 camera angle, 4 camera angle. I'm actually getting ready to release a music video for this band called Scourge. You should
sick music video action.
Yeah, I've done a couple music videos, so if you need something done.
There it goes, TXHC, it popped up. Let me see.
Yeah.
What's a good video, man?
Click that one.
This one, click the one?
Nope,
okay.
This one. Click that one, go to the right.
What's a good one?
Keep going right there, turnstile. Let's check that one out. Should be good.
Check it out. I mean, I'm gonna lower it back down, but I want y'all to hear this for a few seconds. Hey. Personally, this is not my cup of tea, but I'm intrigued by it. This fool be showing me this stuff all the time. Will you catch me on one of your shows when they perform? So.
Oh, we got a show next month coming up actually.
His own band. See, this guy does a lot of things. We're probably gonna have to come back for part 2. But I want to talk about his YouTube channel. Check it out. This guy's crazy. What's the name of this band?
Turnstile.
I thought wearing Bucky pants or what?
Hell yeah.
I thought, wow.
Hey, they just went to the Grammys the other day.
What?
Yeah.
They got nominated or they just win?
I think they got nominated.
What?
Yeah. They didn't win, but they were there. They showed up. So shout out Turnstile. They came a long way.
Hey, one thing we ain't get started. We're gonna try to play some chess, dog.
Let's do it.
I ain't played in years either. Alright, let's lower it down, man. But y'all see what type of music?
Badass.
So the first show though, what made you film it though? What made you? What was the spark?
It was Scavenger. This band called Scavenger. Shout out to Chris and you know, they were the homies. I knew them from like, you know, going to random shows. I met them. It was my boy Ryan and my boy Sean, and they told me about hardcore and all this like subculture like bands and shit that people didn't even know about. Everybody thinks rock and roll is dead, but it's called hardcore now. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. There's so many bands. There's all kinds of Houston bands, and you know, I've just been going. I love going to that stuff, and everybody's really cool. So check it out.
And then honestly, he's kind of known in that world for videoing it, right? They be shouting you out and stuff.
Oh yeah. At first they really didn't like me doing that, bro.
What do you mean? Oh, because it's so underground. Is that why they didn't want you to film?
It was underground. And
is that underground? They don't want nobody like to film it?
On
what?
top of that, they just didn't even know who I was. I was just
okay.
I was
some random guy all on the stage.
all on the stage, all in the pit, you know, trying to mosh, having fun. And I didn't know how to mosh like these dudes mosh. There's like a certain way of moshing.
where they beat each other up, right? Tell the people, because a lot of people on my channel might not like this music. What is the mosh?
Okay. So
what is mosh? Let's go back to basics.
The music is where the moshing comes in, right? But the music genres is different styles of the mosh. You know what I'm saying? So like some stuff is real punk. You get like side to side, people just like going side to side. You get a hardcore, people doing.
We're not talking about hydraulic side to side, though.
No. You got hardcore where people are just, you know, doing windmills. And then you got beat down where people are literally running at you full speed, swinging.
And then they be cool, though. I mean, look, I watch his videos and they be cool, man. Get hit, kneed and shit. They be cool like a motherfucker. I don't understand. I be, man, come on, fool.
You know what? I just thought of something. Those kind of just like, you know, bombarded me with this interview.
I wasn't
expecting that, but I have my Pimp C, DJ Screw, Big Hawk, but with the Pimp C in the background, that was not planned.
That's raw. You know, this is just in the garage, baby.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
I didn't know we were doing this. We just kind of like, we're like, all right, come on, we're playing chess. Let's do it. So we're doing it.
But yeah, hey. Like I said, give him a follow. Maybe this music is not your cup of tea, but hey, give it a shot. Put one of the videos on. It's a vibe, bro. You got to give everything a shot. Like I said, will I be jamming it in the box? Probably not. But it's cool to check out the videos every once in a while.
You know what's pretty funny? I actually used some of this music from these bands and some of my H-Town-Majicos videos.
Badass. So check it out. Check out the channel right now. We'll let this play a little bit and we'll go back to another H-Town-Majicos video. So H-Town-Majicos is also your car club, right? Do you belong to a car club?
Yeah, I've been in H-Town-Majicos since I left Hypnotize, bro.
Yeah, and see, a lot of people with the Hypnotize thing, let's just go ahead and close that chapter off. I don't like to be known as a club hopper or anything. And really, if it was up to me, I would join only one club. But the Hypnotize just dissolved. A lot of people, it was for a lot of reasons. But it's just no longer here. It's not that we're just club hopping from a club.
And it's not even that we're club hopping. We're still hanging out with the same kids we were hanging out with.
Yeah, a lot of hypnotized people we still know, but they're just not in the car world no more. Most of them. Yeah. We are. That's it, really.
Kevin started certified, baby.
He's doing his own thing. We're definitely gonna get him on the channel for an interview coming up.
Yeah, hell yeah, he's king, baby.
What I was gonna say was, but then you joined H-Town-Majicos?
Yeah, I joined H-Town-Majicos. I live on like, you know, Fort Bend, Southwest, A-Leaf, all like Bissonnette, Cook, Bel Air, Beach.
You used to live over there?
Yeah, well, that's where I'm from.
So you represent Southwest side of Houston?
Yes,
cool,
definitely.
Cool.
I'm from Southwest, A-Leaf. I got the tattoos, all that. But yeah, you know, I was out there and I didn't have a lowrider at the time.
You joined, how you join the club without a lowrider?
Well,
or you just hanging out with them?
Well, remember I had those two Regals, the 84 and the 83.
So you did have something. They just weren't done. You had something.
It was the 86 and the 84 at the time, but I got rid of them. Remember I did that trade? I traded.
Okay.
Who was
Kevin
that?
did something with it, right? You sold one to Kevin or something.
That's the one that I sold later. That's a different story. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the 84 and the 86, I had that.
Regal. He's talking about a Buick Regal. He used to have he has a Fleetwood now, but his first love was a Buick Regals.
I still love Regals. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so I ended up having to sell the car, and I didn't have a lowrider for a minute. And then I moved to Southwest.
You missed it. Sometimes, look, the thing is with lowriders, a lot of people get a lowrider for a couple years and never go back. The bug kept itching, or you were done with it. You thought you were done with it.
This was back then.
Yeah.
I'm still, I just left Hypnotized. I was chilling.
Still had the car, but you weren't in the club. Yeah.
Well, I sold the car, so
you had nothing.
I had the 84, and then I had the 86. I did that trade. Then the 86, I really couldn't afford it at the time. I was getting my own place. I was like 17 or I was like 19. And then, I had to sell it. I couldn't afford to have it at the time. So I was just chilling. I was hopping around neighborhoods trying to make, my way, making a living, making it ends to ends.
And me. Yeah, that's, hey,
paying bills, trying to have your own place. And,
it's hard. Hey, the lowrider got to go if you can't pay your bills.
You know what I'm saying? So then I moved to Southwest, and I had a roommate, somebody I went to high school with, and in middle school even. And we, I had some time and some extra cash, so I saved up some money, and I would go to Burlington on Westheimer and Highway 6. And on Saturdays, they would have hangouts.
Yeah, and lowriders would pull up?
Lowriders, imports,
just a car
muscle cars. It was crazy, because
it was crunk.
It was everybody. It was everybody together, and we would always shut that place down. Cops would always shut our shit down, and it was a different time. And that was what it, we didn't really have McGregor over there, so that was our McGregor. Burlington.
Over there on that side. Yeah. Hey, to be honest, it's so funny though. Houston used to be so divided, right?
Yeah. Big
South side wouldn't go to the north side. Southeast wouldn't go to southwest. You would always just stay in your hood, right? And very rarely you would go. Now Houston, I feel like it's more unified, right? People go everywhere, right?
Yeah,
it's more comfortable. You can't before you couldn't go to certain hoods, dog. If you weren't from there, it is what it is.
I saw Boys in the Barrio post a Desert Dreams picture recently.
R.I.P. Our homie
Slick Hernandez. Yeah, for real. Miss you, Slick, man.
Man, badass. That's the homie, dog. He had all badass cars, bro, and he was the coolest dude, dog. R.I.P. Desert Dreams. They still around. I talked to his brother the other day. Yes, R.I.P. for sure.
Slick, baby.
Drink to that for sure.
Yeah.
But on to more happier times. Now you're in the Fleetwood. So you upgraded from a Regal. At least I think it's an upgrade. I love G bodies. We all started in G body. I started in the Cutlass, and I feel like I upgraded.
Whoa! I didn't even get that far yet.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Okay.
Rewind it back. Go ahead.
We're on Burlington. I'm seeing all these lowriders, and I see this green Crown Victorian with hydraulics. And
I know who it is. I go ahead.
This dude's going crazy. He's going crazy. It's a 4-door. It's got a tan top. It's green.
And just let y'all know, most lowriders are mostly Chevys or Cadillacs. So
yeah, it was a Crown Vic, bro.
He stands out.
Yeah. He had it going hard, hopping it, doing threes on the corner. It was insane. And I went up to him and I asked him his name. His name is Armando. The car's named Moneymaker. I'm sure y'all.
He's well known in the lowrider community.
He's got a hop shop right now. Mondo's Hop Shop, badass. I'm sure you've seen him.
He got a few cars. Right?
Shout out to that boy. He's actually a Cancer. His birthday's like 6 days before me. And I was like, "What's good, bro?" And I was like, "What's going on? What's good?" I got I used to have this car, and he's like, "Oh, cool." And I was like, let's exchange numbers. We exchanged numbers, and I saw him a couple of times at Burlington, and I was telling him I wanted to get another ride, another Regal, and he was like, "Okay," and so whenever the time was right, we were hanging out, and he invited me back to his homeboy's party. We went to this party. And it was pretty crazy. Like everybody had lowriders. There was 2 Fleetwoods out there. The Moneymaker.
Oh, and this was not a show. This was a house party.
This was a house party, bro.
Damn.
In Missouri City.
Around what year, roughly? Just.
This year was like, I'm trying to think what year it was. 2012, 2013.
Did you go or did Mongo?
It should go. Yeah, so I went to this party, and this dude's name was Fabian, and he had a brother named Polo, and they were cool, bro. Yeah, man, they had this car club, townmajicos.
So you just fell right back in. But you this whole time you still wanted a lowrider, right?
Yeah,
it never went away. It never went away. Okay.
Nah, hell nah. So after that, I just hit up. I went to those parties and like I wasn't in the club or anything. I didn't have a car at the time. Then I got a car. Like I went with Armando to like go check out this Regal.
Another Regal.
Yeah, man.
It's still on the Regal.
It was in the hood in Renwick, and it's like a really, you know, not
ghetto area.
Yeah, there's a lot of gangs over there and whatnot. You know what I'm saying?
And back then it was more hot. Now it's more chill.
It was literally a Southwest Cholo neighborhood, bro, and it was trippy because I don't gangbang.
Oh, I'm sorry to interrupt. Red Rocket, shout out. That's a good YouTube channel. Y'all went to go check out the. This is your video. H-Town Majicos video, but I just know him. He's a good YouTube channel. Shout out to the homie.
Which show is this right here?
Still Rolling, I believe. No, I clicked on it right now. I think it's the Still Rolling, man.
Oh man, this was such a nice show. Oh yeah, this was Still Rolling, man. This was a really good show. Juan Gotti performed.
Did he?
Yeah,
I wasn't there.
Yeah,
I got there late, right? I went there.
Yeah, I'll drop it. I'm gonna release the Juan Gotti's.
Oh, you didn't put it on this video?
I don't think I did. No.
Badass.
Or maybe I put it at the very end. I'm not sure.
We'll see right now. We'll let it play.
Yeah, we'll let it play. Anyway.
Y'all were looking at this Regal.
Yeah, and I test drove it. And
it was what, original or what? Or it was already hooked up?
No, it had like some spokes, like Supremes, or like some hubcap ones. You know what I'm saying? They were spokes, but the hubcaps.
Maybe the OG hubcaps. They came. Okay, all right.
They had a 3-prong like tornado style like knockoff.
So it looked okay, but it wasn't all that.
He had like the flea market interior with the black light in the back glass. The windows were tinted.
Hey,
it was cool. It was not my vibe.
You know how much?
I got it for like. I think I got it for like $1,500.
Damn, $1,500 G-body, no more. All right, go ahead.
It was real cheap. I think I talked them down even like to like $1,200.
Yeah, but that's what they were worth back then.
Yeah. Dude, go ahead. So I got it, and when I test drove it is when I saw the Southwest Cholos, and that's what creeped me out about it. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, this is cool, but this
they'll know it, right?
Yeah. So like,
if you know a certain car back then, they'll shoot it. They'll shoot it, whatever. Yeah.
Exactly. So no, I ended up like taking the tint off, and I just
changed the look up. Yeah.
I put real spokes on it. I got it lifted by Kevin back then, bro.
Badass.
And you helped him.
That was the one I helped?
Yeah,
oh, badass.
That's the car I had, and then I got the car, and I was so happy. It was my first time getting brand new switches out the box.
Cause the other Regal had switches when you bought it.
Yeah, they had switches.
Some old switches.
Yeah, both of them. So the first setup was a 6 batteries, 2 pumps. It was the '86 Regal, the gray one. Remember?
Yeah.
In front of Elisios.
Yeah.
And then I switched with homie, and I got that '84, and it had 4 pumps, and it had like 8 batteries. It was crazy.
Too much for you, right?
Man, that's too much. I'm,
Okay. So going back to the car club, you like hanging out with H-Town Majicos. You're like, man, I got a little extra change. You found this Regal. You put spokes on it. You got switches on it. So were you already in the crew, or you had to get like, what happened? How were you officially in the crew?
So I finally got the car, and they had.
But they knew you were working on it.
Yeah.
So you were like a prospect or no?
No. They never mentioned it.
Oh, you were just hanging. That was it.
Yeah.
All right.
And I would always hang out, and then like.
Would you go to lowrider events with them or just on parties?
No. We went to the shows.
And you would go with them at the shows already?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think by the time we went to shows, I was already in. It was just random, man. They were just like, "What's good? Yeah, we love your car. We love you. You're cool." And that's really what the club was. And at the time,
like a second family, huh?
It was like definitely like a second family. I ended up living there at one point in my life.
Living? What do you mean, in the car club?
At Fabian's.
Oh, the car club homie.
Yo, yeah. Fabian, bro. I love you, dog.
It turned out to be like your brother now, from meeting him from the car club. Badass.
We got some pictures together.
Okay, so now, as a matter of fact, well now, we don't have to go through the whole history of H-Town Majicos, but now y'all still, basically just you and Fabian and Ernie, right? Right now, currently?
Right now, it's just me and Fabian, and we got One Eye. We got a couple of homies that still hang out. Okay. At the time, Armando was in the club from,
Yeah.
And
what I was gonna say is now most of y'all have big body Fleetwoods. I want to know that. Let's go. The Regal was cool. Now I remember it. What made you let go of the Regal and go to a big body? And why'd you have to go let go of the Regal?
Well, the Regal.
Oh, there's a Regal playing behind it. That was so cool. A brown one. Badass. But why? Okay.
Okay. There's the other reason was I
Why'd you have? Well, fast forward to where you had to get rid of the Regal.
So I have a cousin named Shane, and he's
I forgot about that. Good.
he's in Individuals at the time.
Car Club. Y'all know Individuals Car Club, well known nationwide magazines. We ain't gotta say it, right?
He had a '61 Impala, like a cream colored one with that chrome undercarriage, full
Sick.
body, full reinforced, like everything's chromed. It's in unbelievable condition, and he was gonna sell his lack. He had an '84 lack with the '90s grill, all navy.
No, not 90 grill. 90 fully 90'd out Fleetwood. I'm talking about head to toe, pillows, panels. I'm talking about Individuals Car Club.
Real Dayton's.
Real Dayton's. I'm talking about
The
pillow
system in the
seats,
back, 20s in the back.
switches. It rode. I drove the car.
Real D's, baby. And
Beautiful car.
And he wanted to sell it to, somebody he knew and keep it in the family. And he sold it to...
Oh, you still had the Regal though?
No, I ended up selling the Regal to get the cash.
To buy that?
Yeah, I just needed like a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? I sold the Regal and I just got my money together.
So that was a Cadillac, not question. You just got, the car was amazing. You just got it because it was an amazing car, or you liked Caddies before that?
Well, I just felt like it was a serious upgrade at the time.
It was. I'm not hating on the Regal, but the Regal was definitely a street car.
Yeah, no, this thing was badass and it was so nice, and it's still nice.
It rode like a fucking brand new car, bro. Like
it would turn like purred everything. A1.
Okay, so you knew the car was way better deal. Anyway, so you got into the Fleetwood. Okay.
All right. So I bought the car and everything was going good. I was taking it.
I remember he called me too. He's like, "I got it, bro," and I went to his house. But back then, we would reconnect and connect off and on, and I hadn't seen him for like...
I randomly see him at the Rockets games.
Right, we would smoke out of the Rockets game, but we would always keep in contact, but it'll be maybe like a year or two, and then on and off. And I remember he's like, "Bro, you gotta come through." He didn't tell me or nothing what the fuck the deal was, just to ride in Fleetwood. I remember it. That day was badass. I was like, "No, you didn't, bro. No, you didn't." And it was an awesome car. Now let's fast forward. That was a beautiful car. As a matter of fact, he got pictures probably on his Instagram. Y'all go follow him on Instagram.
Yes.
What's your Instagram?
It's townmajicos YT for YouTube.
Do you got a picture of the Fleetwood on there?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Check it out so y'all can see it. It's a beautiful car. It's a navy blue on navy blue. I want to fast forward to why'd you have to get rid of it. That was a tragic story, but I want you to tell that.
Okay, the story is I'm helping my cousin go look for a job or fill.
Roughly, what year is this? Just roughly.
So this is 2016, 2015, something like that.
Sounds about right.
Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
About 8 years ago. All right.
Yeah. Maybe before then. So
Rough estimate, dog. We smoked a lot of weed.
maybe 2012.
All right. So, anyways, you wanted to help. You was helping out your homeboy. And you were in.
I was helping out my cousin.
Oh, your cousin.
Shane's brother.
Okay. You just happened to be in a Fleetwood or what?
No, that's all we had is for transportation.
Oh, you didn't have no other car?
I sold everything for the lack. You know what I'm saying?
But you had another car, no?
Nope, not at that time.
So you had to drive it to work and everything?
I wasn't driving it to work. I was taking the bus. I was helping my cousin.
That's badass. That's a true lowrider who said, "Fuck it. I'm not riding. I'm gonna have a lowrider, but we're gonna take the bus." Having a fucking like a $20,000 whip and taking the bus. That's real. I like that.
That's real. That's what it was. You know what I'm saying? So
I like that. Definitely.
I'm riding around helping my cousin, and we go to a couple spots. He's filling out apps.
Oh, he was trying to get a job.
What? He was trying to get a job, or
y'all riding around in the Fleetwood.
You know what? No, he was trying to get some car parts. We went to some junkyards.
Damn, in the Fleetwood?
Yeah, in the Fleetwood, bro. In the Fleetwood. He was like, "I need these parts," and I was like, I have to help my cousin, so
yeah.
You know,
it's just still kind of wild though.
He needed it. He was my roommate. We were living together. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, "Help me, man." I was like, "Bet." So we went over there.
That was that spot that had the garage on the bottom?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
So we went over there, and then he's like, we went all the way back to my place, and then he was like, "I got one more spot. Come on." And I was like, and I was like, "Nah." And he's like, "Come on." I was like, "All right, come on." So we go. We're on Eastwood and Polk, and I go down to Polk and Eddington. I take a left, and we go all the way straight, and this is weird, like one way, and a one-way, right? So I'm going...
Mind you, this is 13's, a big body Fleetwood.
I'm going like 30, 35. It's not that fast, but it's fast enough.
Switches.
Yeah, 13's.
They roll good though, but it ain't.
Yeah, so there's this weird spot where when you're going straight, there's a one-way street to the right and then you like go straight again and there's a big patch of grass and then there's another one-way street and it goes to the left. So I had the right of way. I had no stop sign. Where I'm going straight, there's no stop sign. But for the one-way street to the right there is, and the one-way street to the left there is. So I passed the right one going straight. I'm straight because I don't have a stop sign. I see a car right here coming, but I'm like slowing down a little bit. But
were y'all jamming anything?
Yeah, we were definitely jamming.
You remember what you were jamming to?
I think it was a pocket. My bitch bad and she like a. It's Rick Ross. I can't remember the song. My bitch bad and she like a pocket of money or something.
Okay, I just like
it. I can't remember. It was. I remember it being that album.
Was it low or you had it all the way up?
No, I had it like medium.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not banging.
Windows down or AC?
No, I had the windows down.
Right.
I always keep the windows down. I had the AC.
It had AC. That car was amazing.
Anyway, so. Oh, it's my bitch bad and she like a bag of money.
This last thing like a mother trucker.
I had to think about it. I'm sorry.
Alright.
Okay, so I'm going straight. The guy, there's nobody to my left because they have a stop sign, but they're not going anywhere because there's nobody there. You go through this big patch of grass. It's really weird. Like
there goes that Juan Gotti one. You did put a little piece. That's Low G. I smoked with him before. Badass.
Hell yeah.
Alright, so
check it out. That shit's hard.
Go to his YouTube channel. Alright, go ahead.
I'm going straight. Nobody's to my left. There's a huge patch of grass, like a big patch of grass for no reason. I guess for people to walk their dog right there. It's for no reason. There's a huge patch of grass in the middle. And you keep going and there's a car right here. And I'm going straight. I'm already too far to stop. This fool is at a stop sign. I have no stop sign. He just pulls out like I have a stop sign. And I have no choice but to hit him. So I had to come to like a conclusion right then and there. Do I hit him T-bone straight on, or do I save the car and swing to the right?
And so you see he's painting a story. I bet this happened in like, what, 2 minutes? The whole thing?
It happened real fast. Dude, this dude pulls out, and I know I'm going to hit him, so I just start pulling to the right so I don't fuck the car up too bad. Oh, sorry for the language.
I already cursed. It's all gravy.
Well, I'm just saying, I hit him with the corner of my grill, and at the time, like I said, it was
bubble lights.
It was my only car, and
it was still drivable, or you messed up the radio?
It was still drivable.
Oh, it just messed it all up.
Yeah,
you drove it home.
Yeah, I drove it home, and but the thing is, the guy that like ran the stop sign, when he got out of his car, he like didn't put it in park, and it took off on him. And then he was sprinting after his car.
Oh, so like y'all wrecked and he got out the car and the car kept going?
Yeah.
Okay, and then?
And then he like jumps in the car, puts it in park, and then like he jumps out and he's like, oh man, he's like, this is my second accident in less than a month. I'm working right now. And I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, yeah, I'm a caretaker. And I was like, this guy was like tweaking out, and he was like, don't call the cops and this and that. And I was like, bro, you just fucked
and I saw pictures of it, so it devastated you, huh?
It was horrible.
So what happened after that?
Like I said, I sold everything to get the lac, and
so you were broke, but you had the lac, okay, and then you wrecked it. So you had to make a decision.
Yeah, and we got offered money. I got
the insurance, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I took an L. I lost like $1,000 in the Fleetwood. But the good news is my cousin bought it back and he like fixed it and resold it. So he got his money back like twice. He made double.
Yeah. Later on, Kevin bought the story will continue on this Fleetwood on his interview. Dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
The Fleetwood story is not over. Anyway, so you were devastated. No more lowriding.
No, yeah, I had to come with the, I had nothing, so.
So he cashed out. Basically, the insurance paid him out, and he ended up not getting the car back.
Yeah, I ended up buying like a little Honda and.
Fuck not the Honda from a Fleetwood to a Honda.
Hey, I did what I had to do.
Okay, so how long? So you, of course, you still had the bug, right? You wanted a lowrider, but you just broke. It is what it is, right?
No, I was defeated.
Okay. You could have bought another one. Actually, you did get broke off. I remember what you got paid. You could have bought another lowrider. So
yeah, no,
what'd you say?
I was defeated, bro.
You said no more lowrider at the time.
Yeah, that's when I started doing music, bro. That's when I started going to shows and getting back into shows. Because before I did lowriding, I had like been doing shows. Like I played the drums.
Yeah.
And, and I would like I got
you dabbled in that for sure.
I was in a band and then I got away from lowriding. I was like, man, I just lost a whole bunch of money.
That's just sucks.
But what's crazy is I lost a bunch of money playing the drums one time. I got jacked for like.
How did you get jacked playing the drums?
I let my friend borrow some like equipment.
Oh, they stole the equipment. Okay.
I let him borrow the equipment and he got jacked.
It's your turn. Oh, you think it was an inside job? Damn. So the whole drum set, or would you let him borrow?
I let him borrow. Look at this. I let him borrow like it was 5 cymbals and like hi-hat. It was a lot of money.
Some bread. See, music equipment ain't cheap, right?
I had like 3 crashes. Each crash was like
I don't even know what you're talking about, but I'm sure.
Each crash was like $200, so 3 of them was $600. I had $350 hi-hats. I had 2 Chinas. I had 1 splash.
So you see, we like to talk to the tragedy because hey, life is highs and lows. So the beauty of it, you stayed away from lowrider, but look, that's the beauty of his 2 channels. It's his lifestyle. It's been way in and out. Sometimes you put one in the main focus. Sometimes you change. Now I think you got a balance of both, right? You go to shows, then the next weekend you'll pull out the Fleetwood. Now he's back in the Fleetwood. Let's fast forward to the Fleetwood. So how long was it before you started thinking about getting another car? Since you got into the music scene, you said I'm chilling on the lowriders. How long before you started thinking about a Fleetwood? A lowrider period.
It was super long. Like
years?
Yeah.
How long?
I didn't think about it. It was not on my mind.
So you didn't even go to shows or nothing, right?
Nah. So like.
You just like fuck. I got like that too though. So you kind of
like around 2014, I think 2015 is when I stopped lowriding. So like.
For what? 5 years?
I mean, no, way longer than 5 years.
Way longer than 5 years. So then, what was that spark that you said, you know what, maybe I'm gonna start putting some bread aside for a lowrider?
I think it was more like 10 years.
10 years.
Yeah, I took a long break because that's expensive, bro, and I put everything on the line for that.
And you don't get no money back from lowriding, just the joy.
It was pretty crazy to get that money. I had to, sell the lowrider. I had my own money. I had to borrow some money from my homeboy Yao. And
Me?
My homeboy Yao. And then I had to borrow some money from my mom. My mom gave me $1,000. She said I'm gonna buy.
For what? Hold on. What are you borrowing money for? I'm sorry.
The Cadillac, the '84.
Oh, the blue one. So that's why you were devastated. So you owed money.
No, I didn't owe money, but I had already paid that off.
It was just devastating.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's why it took 10 whole years for you to think about it. But what made you think about it? Did you see a video? Did you see someone driving a car? What happened? Someone called you? What happened?
I just always wanted a Fleetwood after seeing Fabians and Polos,
Most of them got the big body Fleetwoods, the 9.3 to 9.6.
I rode in them a lot of times with them, and I was in the car club for a long time, so I just always wanted one. You know what I'm saying?
So did the blue Fleetwood turn you out? You're like, I'm a Cadillac man now?
Well, I mean, I love the Cadillac look, and it's like the most mobbed out car for me. The Regals and the Fleetwoods are.
So in the future you would get another Regal?
Oh hell yeah!
Badass. Okay, so let's fast forward to you're like you always wanted a big body. Okay, tell me about when you bought it. How'd it go? You had the money first, or you saw the car first? What happened?
No, I didn't have the money, but it was like COVID time almost. Like around.
Oh, you got it before COVID.
It was like literally COVID, around COVID time.
Because again, he called me when he got out. I was like, damn. But
no, I just had been thinking about it, and I just was like, you know, I still would talk to the car club because it's my boys. You know what I'm saying?
so you started attending shows or nothing? Not yet.
It was already 2020. I got out the club like when did I say 2015?
Yeah.
It felt like 10 years. You know,
our years might be off, but a long ass time. Okay,
so
so
super long time.
So, but you started going to shows or no?
At the time, I was like 25, and when I got the car, I was like already like 32. You know what I'm saying? And or 31 even. But yeah, you know, I stopped for a long time, dude.
Okay, so but what? Tell me about buying the Fleetwood before. I want to. This is a damn good interview. He said, "Oh, we only gonna do like 10 minutes." Now it's been like half an hour already, at least. Oh, look at the box action. This fool got good footage. Y'all go check out his channel. Okay, I want to culminate the episode with the big body Fleetwood and that story. How you bought it and everything. How you ended up with it.
Okay, so we had a member in the car club. Some people might know him as Texas Criminal.
Oh, he used to have a 90 lap, right?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Texas Criminal.
Yeah, Texas Criminal. It was a 90s lack 4-door box fleet. And he was in the club a long time, and he ended up getting out before I was in the club. You know, like, but I never left the club, but you know, before I stopped having the car, he got out the club, and he started his own thing called Straight Out Texas. Yeah, badass club. And
which later on Moneymaker joined, right?
Yeah, he's in that club, and they're the homies. You know, we love.
They're still cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's still cool.
So.
Damn, look at this action this fool caught. That's a nice shot with them two cars hopping, the Caprice, all the people looking. Look at that. G-body on G-body crime. Oh, another G-body came through. That's a good shot.
Come on.
Oh, look at all this G-body action.
Clowning.
That's a good shot. All right.
So
Texas Criminal.
I'm just chilling. I'm at my crib one day, and it's like the COVID times, and I'm looking at rides, just chilling. And I randomly call him, and I'm like, yo, I've been thinking about getting a Fleetwood.
You called him?
Yeah, I was like, let me know if you see a Fleetwood. Let me know if you like got a Fleetwood going. And he was like, oh, you know what? He's like, I actually do know somebody that has a Fleetwood and it's selling it. And I was like, no way, you know, like how? Like, what are the chances of me randomly calling and asking after all this?
So you weren't super serious?
No, I was serious. I was telling him, I was like, hey.
Oh, I thought you might be shooting the shit. Hey, if there's a Fleetwood, I'll give me one.
No, I was just like, yeah, if I'm looking for Fleetwoods, just let me know, you know. And he's like, you know what? I think I got my homeboy needs to sell his ride.
Damn!
Paco.
Oh, you had bread though?
Yeah, I had the money.
Okay, all right.
He's like, you know what? If you're serious, I'll three-way him right now and call him right then and there.
On the spot?
Yes.
Okay.
He calls him on the spot, and he's like, yo.
I haven't heard this story for real. Go ahead.
Yeah, he's like, yo, what's good? And homeboy's like, what's good? ¿Qué pasó?
Did you know him before or no?
No, I didn't know Paco.
Okay.
I knew, only Santos.
Okay.
And he's just telling me, like, yo, I'm sitting here, like, talking to my boy. He's talking about selling buying a Fleetwood. And you're talking about selling yours, like y'all should.
It was perfect. The stars aligned.
It was so perfect, and the same thing. We wanted to keep it in the family with the homies.
He didn't want to really sell it, right?
Yeah,
he had to.
So like Paco, he's had a lot of Fleetwoods. He's had a couple already.
Oh, okay, cool.
3 at least, and then he had just done that mural, that blood
Shout
and
out.
Blood out mural.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead, man.
That's ATM. I thought it was Day.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. So boom. Did you go see it that same day, or how'd y'all set it up, or what? What happened right there?
No, we set it up, and we set up a meet time like for the weekend.
A couple days from then. All right.
Yeah, I popped up and I went and I met up with him, and immediately I loved the car, and I gave him like.
What side of town was it? The car on?
In Southwest, where Fabian lives, close to that fool. Fabian.
Badass.
Mo City. I'm telling you, we're all from Southwest.
All right.
But anyway.
So you went to go check it out. It was love at first sight.
I know this is a weird thing to randomly say, but Townmajicos at the time when I was in Townmajicos, when I started the club, there was a lot of like division between lowriding, and they had like
There's always divisions in lowrider.
They had like a ULA and an HLC, like divisions
I
of
do
lowriding.
remember that stuff.
There was the divisions of lowriding at the time.
And some people want to go to some things,
Houston
right?
Lowriding Council and United Lowriding Council.
I kind of remember that.
Or United Lowrider Association.
All right, and you just...
Okay, so townmajicos, we never got into like that. We never jumped into either side. And that was one of my favorite things.
To everything, right?
We would go to stuff. We were always there.
They would be everywhere. And they would be deep, always like 3, 4, 5, you know?
Yeah, we would go to clubs, and we've been in a club for a long time, and so...
Bro.
Yeah, I never left the club is what I'm trying to get at. And
he still reps it to this day. So, okay, I want to go back. Was it love? Okay, did you get a picture of the car, or you just saw it naked, or what?
Which car?
I want to see the Fleetwood. You said you talked to him, y'all met up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have pictures of it.
He sent you pictures first.
Yeah, he sent.
You're like, I do want to see it.
Yeah, it was. Okay. It was all white. I have good pictures. I should send them for the video so you can maybe see them.
Okay, yeah, send me a few pictures.
And then you can flash in there. Boom, boom, boom. It was a all white Fleetwood 96 with blue interior, and he kept it super clean because he like details cars and like does badass shit. He like really keeps up with it. Like every day he would like wash his car, spend the money, and it was always clean.
You didn't even haggle him or nothing. You just said I want it.
No.
You haggled him a little bit.
I went up there. I saw the car immediately, thinking this is sick. I don't.
You were like, I don't want to smile.
I knew like right away. Right when I saw the car from turning the corner, I knew I wanted it.
You don't buy that bitch. Damn. And it didn't have switches, right?
But yeah,
it had spokes.
Okay, so
did it have the spokes already?
Yeah.
So it was a clean little Fleetwood. Had original.
It didn't have the chips. It was a 2-pronged straight bar.
But it had some spokes, and did it have the mural? You had the mural, right?
Yeah, I had the mural.
And you knew it had a mural, or you saw it that day?
No, I saw that day. I didn't know it had a mural. He had just gotten it.
And then what did you think about the mural? We'll show the mural. Now you gotta send me a picture for sure, so I can see it. So you saw the mural. What'd you think? He like,
well, I thought it was sick. Of course, it was. It's a bled out logo with Miklo, Cruz, and Paco.
We'll show it.
And they're throwing up the H in it. If you look in the bottom,
badass. So did you drive it home that day, or what y'all do? Or you like, I'll get it later, or what? What happened?
Is it my move?
Yeah, it's your move.
Okay.
No, it's my move, fool.
Okay.
You just ate me.
Okay.
My bad.
Hey.
Go ahead, dog.
Okay. I'm gonna make a fast one. Alright, so that day,
talking about a Fleetwood.
I met up with Paco, and we were chilling, and he's like, let's go for a test drive. We pulled that car off of his driveway. He had to like turn out of it because he didn't have hydraulics. It
was lowered already, right?
Yeah. Well, he had 13s. They had the Chinas.
Yeah.
That's the ones I still have at this point, but I'm gonna have to switch them. To
upgrade.
It's about that time, I think. They were really clean at the time, but
Okay, so you fell in love with it. You cashed him out. Did you drive it home that day? I want to know.
Well, no, I did try to lowball him. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you did? I like hearing that because I didn't buy and sell cars. So you don't have to say what you bought it for, but how much lower? I want to know the lower of what he wanted. Like how much was the lowball actually? 1,000 lower, 2,000 lower?
Nah.
Not even?
It was like 300 lower, maybe.
That's not lowballing, motherfucker. I'd be lowballing.
Maybe 500 less. I don't know.
500 less. Did he say yes or no? He said nah.
I think I did go 500. I think I did go 500.
And he said no.
Yeah, he said nah.
Fuck no. I cursed again.
He was like, I know what I want, and I am only taking this.
And that's it. Yeah. So
shout out to Paco because that was hard. I love that car. Hey, Paco, every time he sees it, he loves it. And he has an idea for the car. He wants to call it a movie theater or a movie cinema. Night at the movie cinema or something like that.
And put more murals?
Yeah, he wants murals on it. And
he's not even his no more.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, he told me, and I was like, hey, good idea. And he's
you gonna roll with it?
I don't know.
Maybe?
Maybe, I don't know. I'm not going to say no, it's a great idea, bro.
Okay, so he's been doing a lot of upgrades. As a matter of fact, y'all need to go to the channel. He showed his hydraulics upgrade. We're not going to talk about it here. We're going to make y'all go to his channel. You got one right? Yeah, you do.
There's your boy right there.
Hey, shout out. I love when he was in that green car. He climbed the stuff out that green car. Young Day Day. Yeah, look, nothing but great footage, bro. Honestly, good quality too. Now we see it in the big screen. On the phone, you can't tell if it's good or bad. Honestly, you know what I'm saying? The quality. But look, we got it on the big one. It looks damn good.
Yo, check it out. Townmajicos. You know what I'm saying?
And the other channel?
I keep telling y'all back with hood, more hood classics, and I keep telling you Townmajicos because we're trying to get the name out there. So
that one and your other channel, both channels are good. Go ahead, shout it out.
The other one's really easy to remember because it's close to THC. It's TXHC.
Bad. Okay, so we're gonna wrap it up today. We're definitely gonna have a part 2 with the jokester. We'll probably talk about something else. I just want y'all to introduce y'all. Oh, there goes Day Day. That's a good way to end it off.
Appreciate you, dog.
We're gonna continue this game real quick and finish this beer, finish this blunt. We'll catch y'all on the next one. Appreciate you for coming, Joker.
Yeah.
Hey, make sure y'all go follow him on his YouTube. Check him out for more content from him.
Cheers.
All right, we're rolling. Cool. All right, it's rolling. Feels weird, right? All right.
Chain out.
You ready? You got the lighter?
Are you sparking it up before you start?
Nah, let's spark it up like once we get rolling.
Oh, you're gonna spark it up on camera, but you
Yeah.
ain't gonna be smoking. You're gonna have it down on the floor.
No, smoke like you're smoking.
Well, you sure you don't want an ashtray?
Why?
I don't know.
Just ash like this to the side. It
Okay.
won't look weird.
All right, fine.
Cause we're playing. If we weren't playing, I say let's put an ashtray. But we're playing. I don't want the ash over here. Let's just ash this way. You know what I'm saying?
Cool.
It is weird playing chess like this. I just realized it. Ah, fuck it, we're gonna do it.
Oh no, it's gonna fuck you up. It's gonna be very challenging.
That is weird, right? We gotta be across each other. Honestly.
Well, especially since like you haven't played in a long ass time.
Fuck it, we're doing it. All right.
All right.
I thought that was sick, fool. That bitch came out real good, fool. Hey, I was like, when I went to go look at it, I was like, bitch, what if it ain't recording?
No.
You know, it was recording earlier. Yeah.